What up, y'all? So look, we got breaking news all day today, man. We're gonna be reacting all about the college football landscape. Now, obviously, I know about the Ole Miss news. We'll talk about that here later in the day when it's actually confirmed. But let's start with Auburn. Great hire, I think, in my opinion, with Alex Golesh. I think a coach that can come in there and really make a difference for them. I know he didn't have the best record, obviously, at USF, went 22-15. But what he brings y'all is he brings 22 years of coaching experience around overall, obviously 3 years of head coaching experience. But what USF did this past year, again, they didn't reach their goals of what they wanted to accomplish this year, but this was a team that ascended. This was a team that played better. This was a team that knocked off Florida, right? Got beat by Miami pretty good, but for the most part, did what they were supposed to do. And then Golesh has already shown the ability to recruit at a high level, right? Bringing in several, top end guys. Obviously to USF, right? Building out that coaching staff and having a team that can compete and obviously compete with primetime SEC teams. So he has everything at his disposal to be successful at Auburn. I would say Auburn, out of all the teams that has head coaching vacancies, are pretty, the word's not lenient, but they're understandable. They give you time to really get in under wraps, right? Remember, Hugh Freeze had some time before obviously he got fired and let go, right? So they're going to give Golders plenty of time. I think, in my opinion, probably 2 or 3 year window to get it turned around at Auburn. But the good thing is you're going to have the SEC, you're going to have Alabama, obviously at your coattails. And I'm not talking about obviously Crimson Tide. I'm talking about the state of Alabama. You'll be able to recruit that state who it has so much underrated talent that doesn't always get seen. So you can get underrated dogs. You can get several guys that are able to come in there and obviously play at a high level. So this is going to be a great hire for them, in my humble opinion. I think it's going to help them take that next step. Like I said, this year went 5-7, and you need a coach that's going to hold these players accountable. You go look at the things he did with obviously USF, always holding the players accountable, getting the best out of the players that he got. And the crazy part is he won he went to 3 consecutive bowl games, first USF coach to ever do that, 2023, 2024, and 2025. So he's always had his team playing at a high level, and I think it's going to be really good for the Auburn program. They need a stud coach, and although he comes from the group of five, I know group of five gets, not the love that they deserve. He's a great head coach, man, and he's going to come in there, have them boys focused, get the right people in, transfer portal. Y'all just going to have to be patient with him because, remember, he's coming into a new class. So who will he keep out of this 2026 class that they've recruited? Who will he be able to flip? Is going to be an interesting question as well, with signing day pretty much next week, next Wednesday, midweek. And who will he bring in the portal in the first year? And Auburn fans, y'all got to be patient. Y'all can't expect first year for him to go 9-3, 10-2, right? Get that man a little bit of time. But I think you guys really did hit a nice hire, in my humble opinion, with a Alex Golesh that's going to come in there, get them boys right, has the coaching experience of 22 years, coached at Ohio State, the Tennessees, just being an assistant head coach. So y'all got the right guy for the job, in my opinion. And I think Auburn, it won't be long to get back on track.